Hey guys, and welcome to WordsAtScale. So it seems like everyone is talking about the Auto-GPT and how it's wonderful. I'm not so sure, but it's an interesting piece of technology. And this video is not going to be about how to install Auto-GPT on your computer. There are a lot of good tutorials on that. So this will be just my opinion on what the current capabilities of Auto-GPT are and whether we can use it to our advantage right now. So Auto-GPT stands for Autonomous GPT, and it falls under the umbrella of Artificial General Intelligence. And my take on this and compare it to, say, ChatGPT is as follows. So where ChatGPT just follows your commands, so you prompt ChatGPT to do something and it does that. Auto-ChatGPT is capable of prompting itself, and that's the biggest difference. You will make a prompt, it will interpret the prompt, it will make suggestions, and based on how it goes, it will course correct. And this is crazy scary because it goes into the whole AI territory, the way it's seen on TV or in the movies, the way you read about it in the books. So the AI that thinks, that interprets the information and decides on the best course of action. And this part is scary. But we are not going to talk about that. And what I'll do, I have 3 use cases in mind. And I'll just go ahead and demonstrate what Auto-GPT is capable of. So this is the terminal. So okay, now let's run the Auto-GPT. So by default, it assumes the Entrepreneur GPT persona, but we need to name our AI the way we want. So let's just assume the name of Fetch AI. And we need to describe it first. So the example given is an AI designed to autonomously develop and run businesses. So our Fetch AI is going to be capable of extracting data from relevant URLs on the internet. And now we can set up to 5 goals. So this is an example of a goal: increase net worth, grow Twitter account. So we will do something much more simpler. So extract the real-time price of Bitcoin on Binance.com, valid for April 11th, 2023. Save the price to price txt. Shut down. Now let's see what it does. And usually Auto-GPT is interpreting the goals and making sure it understood everything correctly. So Fetch AI thought to extract the real-time data for April the 11th. I will use the browse website to navigate the Binance.com. So the goal is to browse websites, write script to retrieve price, and use write to file command to save price. It looks like a valid command, so let's authorize that. What it's saying is that it looked on Binance.com and it went through pages like Binance.com/en. It went to Academy, it went to Binance Charity, and it didn't find anything relevant. And now it's suggesting to use Google search. And this is beautiful because it interprets your commands. It does something that Auto-GPT is capable of course correcting, but that's not what we want. So no, go back to Binance.com and try to find another relevant URL that displays prices. And it looks like it has found a relevant page. So this page here, and that's the one we want. So the current price of Bitcoin is over $30,000. Next section, command browse website for this URL. Okay, let's authorize that. And it actually returned the result. So the current price is 30,122. So let's double check. 30,120. So let's go back. I need to make sure I'm selecting the website with reliable and up-to-date information. Next section, command Google, what is the current price of Bitcoin? So it says that it's uncertain whether the price is correct, and it wants to double check with Google. And we'll just say no. Stick to the price that you have found and save it to the file. And this is scary good. So this is a thinking machine. So it extracted a price and it thought it should double check it, and it suggested to double check it with Google. So now it's saying, since I have found the Bitcoin price, I will now save the information. Yes. And the command to execute is write to file. File written successfully. And yeah, it's basically test complete. Shut down. Okay, so this is the first example of how we can use Auto-GPT. It took a few iterations and back and forth, but this is scary smart. So it first went to Binance. It didn't find the relevant URL, and it told me which URLs it went from. Then I said no, look again, and it found the correct URL, and it fetched the correct data from the URL. And then it said, okay, but I'm not sure if it's relevant, so let's just double check with Google. And then I said no, stick to the price that you found, and it went back to the initial prompt and saved the file. And let's just make sure it saved the file. And this is the information that it saved. 30,122. So okay, now to the second task. And the second task would be to write a book. So the AI name is going to be Book AI 2.0, since I've had quite a few unsuccessful attempts at this. The Book AI is capable of writing a 5,000 words, well, let's just say a short story, 5,000 words story. Goal number 1, come up with an outline for a story about dogs eating bananas. Goal number 2, write a 5,000 word story based on the outline. Save to banana story txt. Shut down. Let's see what happens. And Auto-GPT is very likely to suggest some additional steps. I'm not sure what to do next. Perhaps searching for inspiration would help. Perform a Google search for dogs eating bananas. Read through some of the search results and come up with a story outline. Okay, sounds reasonable. Okay, after reading some of the search results, it seems that dogs can safely eat bananas. I need to gather more information and brainstorm ideas for my story, so browsing websites about dogs will help me generate ideas. Well, let's go with it, okay? If you need some more websites, here we go. Alright, based on what I know so far, we have done a search. We can start to think about the plot of the story. Okay, and it looks like AI has written a story. So we'll just authorize the commands. It's writing it to the file. No. And now it's suggesting to write introduce an additional character. No. Save to file what you already have. And shut down. The story follows a dog named Max who discovers a banana tree in his owner's backyard. Max has never seen a banana tree before and is curious about the fruit hanging from it. He tries to reach the bananas, but they are too high. He comes up with a plan to jump and grab them, but he still can't reach them. Max is determined to taste the bananas, so he comes up with another plan to climb the tree. After many attempts, he finally succeeds, But when he tries to bite into a banana, he realizes that he has made a mistake. The bananas that he thought would be so delicious are actually sour and unappetizing. Max is disappointed, but he's also relieved that he didn't get in trouble with his owner for eating bananas from the tree. He learns that sometimes the things we want may not be as good as we thought they would be. A lot of good thoughts in here. Okay, so to the last experiment. Let's go to the idea of fetch AI once again. Is capable of extracting data from the internet. Goal 1, extract the titles from the top 10 US results from Google. For the keyword, can you guess it? Can dogs eat bananas? Save to titles.txt, shut down. I will use the Google command to search the top 10 results. Use the Google commands, extract the titles, save them. Okay, sounds pretty straightforward. Okay, write to file, and Auto-GPT was saying that it was able to successfully extract the titles. Titles.txt, and here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 titles, and so guys, that was it. It's still buggy and it still has limitations, like Auto-GPT will argue with you sometimes and quite a lot. And I'm getting a lot of JSON errors, but I'm not a programmer. I have no idea how to fix that. It still cannot write 5,000 words just on one prompt. It fetches real-time data, but it needs to be course corrected. So with the Binance example, what would have been more efficient on my part would be to just enter the correct URL from the start, but I wanted to show you how the AI is going to handle that. And as far as the extraction of the titles, it went beautifully. With the book, we had ups and downs, and it wrote a very short, like a mini story, but still it delivered what we asked it to do. So do I think that Auto-GPT is overhyped? Yes, absolutely. Like for us bloggers and SEO specialists, there is little value in it right now, but the idea behind it and the fact that AI is capable of thinking and course correcting and suggesting and basically arguing with you over your prompt is mind-blowing. Having said that, hopefully you found this video helpful. Like, share and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.